Aisha Yesufu tackles Atiku's mind for saying Northerners must hold on to power in 2023. It's only a myopic person that will be talking like this. It's only those that believe it is their birthright to hold on to power in this country that will be talking like this. It is those that does not want or have the interest of this nation that will be talking about Northern, the Northerners still holding on to power come 2023, where there's no justice, that is crisis that you are brewing, where there's no equity, the house will be divided. This country has come a long way, and some individuals who don't see beyond their nose will come out on social media and begin to speak and spoil things that does not bring unity, that wants this country to be divided along ethnicity, along religions and tribal sentiment. Well, welcome to the news. If you are new, kindly subscribe to my channel, and if you have been there, I want to say thank you for your support now and always. Right activist and bring back our guest, BBOG campaigner Aisha Yesufu, has taken a swipe on prominent supporter of Atiku Abubakar's presidential ambition, Hamman Ayatu, for urging Northerners not to relinquish power presidency in 2023. According to Yesufu, Ayatu has taken to Twitter telling Northerners in Hausa language not to allow power shift to the south. The Edo-born activist, in a short narration on YouTube with the link shared on a verified Twitter handle, loosely translated Ayatu tweets as "Arise Arewa, we don't have anything in the north except the rulership, leadership we have because of the number God has given unto us." Which number? Who makes the north not to be productive? It is because they have set out their mind to continue to rule, and that is why they are backward, that is why they are where they are. A nation, a part of the country that is blessed with arable, vast land, that refuse to tap into the resources that God has endowed them with. And now talking about rulership, but what are they even done with the power that they have been opportune to hold in this country? How have they used the power to impact the life of the Northerners, not to talk of the whole country at large? People should, at this year and century, people should not be talking about just holding power for power's sake. It is what are you coming to do with that power? What are you coming to impact with that power? Whose life or what economic impact are you bringing to the table? Enough of this coming just to become a ruler or just to continue to hold on to power without any meaningful development even to the north or the country at large. Holding on to power for what? People have been saddled with responsibility. They are credible and people that can hold on to, that can rule this country successfully for many parts of this country. We should talking about one section of the country holding on to power, one section of the country that wants to continue to dominate without bringing anything to the table. What we should be talking about in this country for now is who are those that are ready and are capable of changing whatever narratives that we're going through, whatever negative thing that we're going through in this country. This country has enormous resources, both human and natural resources, that we can harness to change the face of this country. We should not just be called giants of African Bamba, but we should be able to show it to the world that yes, indeed, we are giants of Africa. Name it, any aspect of this country, what are we not blessed with? We are blessed with natural resources, we are blessed with good weather, we are blessed with human resources. But no, some few people have just decided that yes, we want to continue to hold on. Is it just holding on to power for holding on to power's sake? Or using the power to get the best out of the country or for the country? People should start talking anyhow in this country and just creating tension here and there. We want people that will come out and talk with reasonable senses and make sure that yes, we want to do what we move this way. Honestly, sometimes I say that this country, we are not right for the kind of democracy we are present because of the way people behave in this country. If somebody can run this country successfully for 20 years, let's put him there, let him run it for 20 years. If that will be the legacy or the foundation that we need to lay for this country. Instead of this democracy that somebody will be in power for 4 years, the next 4 years he wants to remain in power for nothing, just to be in power. retain the power, and after the second term, he's not going to perform anything. He will just be there because he's not coming back for third time. He's not coming to do anything. So once he leaves, that's the end. We don't call them to come and account for the activities when they were in power. Well, we should jettison this idea of 4 years or 8 years for presidency or even governorship. Let's change our constitution and begin to do what works for us as Nigerians, not what we are copying that is not helping us. We have senators there, what is the value? We have House of Reps members, what are they at the State House of Assembly? What are the values that we have seen that they have added in the last 23 or 24 years to this country? We should not copy and paste. Let us look at what will work for us as a nation. If it is the regional government that will work for us, so be it. If it is having such a political zone with president and vice president from each of the zone, let's run this country collectively and see where it will take us to. Otherwise, this grammar is only us that are meant to rule should stop. We must not allow it out of our hands because our former leaders have warned us not to let go of leadership. May God help us. God will not help you when you are doing evil. God will never be and can never be part of evil. Yesufu, however, described the comment as divisive, even as she knocked opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP) for sharing in the same belief that Northerners must decide who rule the country at all times. What Ayatu said is same as what People's Democratic Party did by fielding a Northerners Atiku Abubakar. They threw away zoning, which was to ensure equity. People's Democratic Party people should stop the hypocrisy. Their choice of presidential candidate indicates that power belongs to the North and should stay there. H.A. Ayatu just put towards the action, and we have since noted that down even before he spoke, she said. Platinum Post report that of the three top contenders in the 2023 presidential race, Bola Tinubu of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Peter Obi of Labour Party, and Atiku Abubakar of People's Democratic Party, only the latter is from the North. There are other northern candidates and there are other southern candidates too. The issue is that the power in the North is for the Fulanis alone. Others are answering North with their benefit is to watch themselves and do nothing. This shows how other tribes in the North are foolishly following Fulani. It has been in power for long and nothing to show for it. Power must not leave the North, and some people will tell you one Nigeria. You only want to dominate, that's greed and wickedness. We in the North should willingly relinquish power in 2023 and not the other way around. For how long have the North held Nigerians in hostage? It is time the South realized the need to unite and take over power. Enough is enough. Which South will unite? South can never unite. I beg, make I hear word. Nigeria is not an emirate, so a northern Muslim cannot hand over to a northern Muslim. Well, good. So do what is within your power and vote right come 2023. Well, what is your opinion about this? That the North should retain power and the South should just sit down and look? Kindly make your opinion known as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you, big bless.